back with another video. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then please do. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on Taylor Swift's album Midnight. So please keep in mind that these are my opinions on the album, so if you would like to share yours in the comments below, please do. But any hate comments will be deleted. I have notes on this phone, so you see me looking down, that is why. I am sorry that I haven't done an album review in a while. I've been focusing on other things, and plus there wasn't an album that I wanted to do a review on. So I am planning to do another one, which I should be doing soon or when I get the time. I will have to see. With all that said, I will start talking about the album. Before the album came out, Taylor Swift fans claimed songs from the album. This is way before the names of the songs was announced. I claimed number 6, 8 and 9, and I felt like number 3 and 2 would be underrated. I didn't know why, but I just got that energy. I'll talk about the songs one by one. Please keep in mind that a lot of these thoughts are from the first time I listened to the album. So the first song on the album is called Lavender Haze. I like the feeling of the song, and her vocals sound really good and it's very catchy. The next song is called Maroon. The song gives me 1989 vibes, the beat is nice. The next song is called Anti-Hero. I like the message and her vocals are really good and it's very relatable. The next song is called Snow on the Beach. It's a very beautiful song. I liked her harmonies and I felt very emotional. I was very sad that you can barely hear Lana Del Rey because I don't think she sang, or she may have just done the oohs and ahs, but I didn't really hear her. And when I saw a lot of people listening to the song, they were very disappointed as well. The next song is called You're On Your Own Kid. It's very catchy and people are right. The song is made for real buyers. And people saying Anti-Hero is made for Mike Miller, which I also agree with. Midnight Rain, she sounds nice, but I wasn't feeling it that much. That's the worst. Questions, a very good song, and she went off. I was very excited for the song and it didn't disappoint. The next song is called Fenty Shit, I think that's how you pronounce it. I like how beat it is and how empowering it is. The next song is called Bejeweled. It's very catchy and I like the melody. The next song is called Labyrinth. Her vocal sounds really beautiful and I like the song. The next song is called Karma. I like the beat and the song is good. The next song is called Sweet Nothing. I like the wordplay and the instrumentals are really good. And the last song is called Mastermind. I like the beat and she sounds good. A good song to end the album. So this was my ranking. I put Anti-Hero for number 1, Lavender Haze number 2, Snow on the Beach number 3, Fenty Shit number 4, Sweet Nothing number 5, You're On Your Own Kid number 6, Question number 7, Bejeweled number 8, Karma number 9, Mastermind number 10, Maroon number 11, Midnight Rain number 12, and Labyrinth number 13. My thoughts on the album is that it was really good, her vocals are really good, and the songs are very relatable and catchy. I was emotional bit, and a lot of the songs gave me 1989 vibes and Reputation vibes. Some people said they heard Lover. I didn't really hear Lover when I first listened to it, but then I was like, okay, I understand when people say Lover. So my favourite songs were Lavender Haze, Anti-Hero, Snow on the Beach, featuring Lana Del Rey, You're On Your Own Kid, Question, Fenty Shit, Bejeweled, Karma, Sweet Nothing, and Mastermind. And I would give it an 8 out of 10. And now I'm going to talk about the deluxe songs, so the 3 AM version. So the first song is The Great Wall. The melody is nice and the song is catchy. Bigger Than the Whole Sky, I put a very beautiful song and I was emotional. Paris, I like the beat and I like how different it is. High Infinity, I put She Ate and Left No Crumbs. It's a really good song. Glitch, wasn't feeling it at first and got more into it. Really Coulda Shoulda is a good song and I like the message of how things could have changed. I really like the chorus, but the rest not as much. And Dear Reader, and the last 3 AM song is Dear Reader. As soon as I heard the instrumentals, I knew I was in for a roller coaster. Really good song and very relatable. So for the ranking, I put Bigger Than the Whole Sky is number 1, Dear Reader is number 2, Paris is number 3, High Infidelity is number 4, Glitch is number 5, Really Coulda Shoulda is number 6, and The Great Wall is number 7. So I put my thoughts on the deluxe songs, that it was really good. Some really good songs and some not as good. I was emotional a few times because of how relatable the lyrics was. A lot of them are growth songs, meaning maybe in time I would like them more, but they were good. And my favourite songs I put are Bigger Than the Whole Sky, Paris, Happinity, and Dear Reader. Now I'm going to say my whole ranking, so this is including the rock songs. Number 1, I got Anti-Hero. Number 2, Number The Haze. Number 3, Snow on the Beach. Number 4, Fantasia. Number 5, Dear Reader. Number 6, Sweet Nothing. Number 7, You're On Your Own Kid. Number 8, Question. Number 9, Bigger Than the Whole Sky. Number 10, Bejeweled. Number 11, High Infidelity. Number 12, Karma. Number 13, Paris. Number 14, Maroon. Number 15, What I Coulda Shoulda. Number 16, Mastermind. Number 17, Midnight Rain. Number 18, Glitch. Number 19, The Great War. And number 20, Labyrinth. So, my thoughts on the ranking. My thoughts on the ranking is that it's very good. The song with Bejeweled, that song has been stuck on my head, so I feel like maybe it should be higher. But when I looked again at my ranking, as much as I like the song and as much as it's on repeat, I don't feel like it's a better song than the ones I put up front of it. So I decided to do Song Sorter and see what my results will be. So now I would read my results. If I remember to, I'll put the picture on the screen so you guys can read along with me. So this is the Song Sorter. So I'm going to put it on the screen now so you guys can read along with me. So at number 1, I put Anti-Hero. Number 2, Number The A's. Number 3, Snow on the Beach. Number 4, You're On Your Own Kid. Number 5, Sweet Nothing. Number 6, Bigger Than the Whole Sky. Number 7, Karma. Number 8, High Infidelity. Number 9, Paris. Number 10, Dear Reader. Number 11, Mastermind. Number 12, What I Coulda Shoulda. Number 13, Maroon. Number 14, Fantasia. Number 15, Bejeweled. Number 16, Question. Number 17, Midnight Rain. Number 18, Hits Different. Number 19, The Great War. Number 20, Glitch. And number 21, Labyrinth. So how do I feel about this ranking? First, 17 to 20 is correct. Number 1 to 6 is correct. Everything in the middle section is messy. So from Karma to Question, I prefer the song Bejeweled and Fantasia way more than What I Coulda Shoulda. I do like the song, but for me it's way more down, and Fantasia is way too down on the ranking. So I think I will do it again and see how I feel about option 1. Option 2, so see if I think which one is better. I would read the second one that I did. So this is the second one. Okay, so Anti-Hero and Sweet Nothing is tied for number 1. For number 3, I got Snow on the Beach. Number 4, You're On Your Own Kid. Number 5, Bigger Than the Whole Sky. Number 6, Dear Reader. Number 7, High Infidelity. Number 8, Fantasia. Number 9, Bejeweled. Number 10, Labyrinth Haze. Number 11, Question. Number 12, Karma. Number 13, Paris. Number 14, Maroon. Number 15, Midnight Rain. Number 16, Glitch. Number 17, What I Coulda Shoulda. Number 18, Mastermind. Number 19, Hits Different. Number 20, The Great War. And number 21, Labyrinth. Now I'm going to say my thoughts on this one. This one does sound more accurate to my thoughts on the album. The Great War and Labyrinth, and The Great War and Labyrinth is accurate. What I Coulda Shoulda is a bit too low this time, but only should be moved maybe 2 or 3 spaces up. With Anti-Hero and Sweet Nothing being tied, the reason for that is because I couldn't choose. Because when I was doing the Song Sorter, when those 2 came up as an option, so I couldn't choose because I love both of them, but for different reasons. I'm going to be honest, I had no idea what Hits Different is, but then I said to myself, let me listen to it, and then when I listened to it, I thought it was very catchy, so I would move it to maybe 13 or 14. So that's how I feel about the song. Now I'm going to talk about the songs that I claimed. So as I said earlier, people was claiming songs, and I claimed mine and said how I feel like number 3 and number 2 would be underrated. Anti-Hero is 100% not unpopular in my opinion. I really see it low in people's rankings. Maroon is a good song, but I don't think it's underrated. I've seen it in a lot of people's top 5. I like the song a lot, but I like the song a lot and I vibe to it, but I prefer other ones way more. The songs I claimed is 6, 8 and 9. When I look back, I thought it was 6, 7 and 8, and I'm glad I didn't claim them 7 because it's not one of my favourites. I'm going to talk about number 6 first. I'm happy that I claimed number 6 because I love that song so much, and I think it's one of the most underrated songs on the album, but I will get to that soon. I'm not a big fan of number 8, but I'm not a big fan of number 8, but it's a good song, so I'm happy about that, and she went off. And with number 9, another, and with number 9, she went off with number 8, and she went off on number 9. She went off on number 9, so overall I'm happy with the songs I claimed, and I think I claimed really good ones. So now I'm going to talk about underrated and overrated songs. All the songs are good, and when I listen to songs, I said to myself that I already know these songs are going to be underrated, and the songs I'm talking about is You're On Your Own Kid and Sweet Nothing. First with You're On Your Own Kid, I've seen people say it's cute, but not in a I enjoy it kind of way, like I will listen to it again, but kind of like it's kind of just there, and I have seen people say it's a grower, which I do understand, but in my opinion, I feel like other songs are more grower than this one, but I will get to that soon. With Sweet Nothing, as soon as I heard it, I knew that a lot of people would rank it low. I've seen it high, but rarely, and it does upset me when people rank it very low, but at the same time, I respect other people's opinions. Something that I have realised is that most people don't like the ballads on the album. They like more of the poppy and upbeat songs, and that's fine. Me, I love a good ballad, but I do like pop songs as well. Another song that I think is underrated is a song from the deluxe version, which is the 3 AM version. If you're not aware, there's 6 songs on the deluxe versions, which are Bigger Than the Host Guy, Paris, High Infidelity, Glitch, Broken Sugar, and Dear Reader. The song that I think is the most underrated from the deluxe song is Bigger Than the Host Guy. I see so many people talk about Paris and High Infidelity, which I love their songs, but Bigger Than the Host Guy deserves way more love, and so does Dear Reader, but more Bigger Than the Host Guy, because a lot of people like Dear Reader already. With overrated songs, I'm half and half, and the reason for that is even though there are songs that are overrated, I feel like they deserve to be overrated, and with some of the ones that I see why they are so popular, but at the same time I don't. So I think Karma is an overrated song. I do like the song, but I think it's an overrated song. I do like the song, and I can see why a lot of people like it and why it's so popular, but I don't feel the same way a lot of people do with Question. It's a really good song, and I think it 100% is worth the hype, because before I listened to the album, this was one of the songs that people kept on saying, oh, you need to listen to this song, and I think it's a really good song, but I think this song is a grower. So how people think You're On Your Own Kid is a grower, I think this one is. Another song that I think is overrated is Glitch and Paris from the deluxe songs. More for Glitch. I don't hear what other people are hearing. I love Paris, but the reason why I say it's overrated is because I feel like the other ones deserve to be talked about just as much as Paris does. Bloody Shit is another one that I think is underrated. She went off on that song, and I just see people putting it high, but I think it deserves way more love because I've seen it low too many times. As much as I don't want to say the next one, but I have to, and it's Anti-Hero. I think Anti-Hero is overrated, and I don't know, and I understand a lot of people's like, what do you mean? Like, why would you say that? And the reason why is because as much as I love that song, I do feel like people should be talking about other ones, and I'm not saying the song's bad because it's not, but it's just other songs should get the hype as well. But with Anti-Hero, it deserves the hype, and the music video made it more popular, so well done, Taylor. Now I'm going to talk about the concert. I said to myself when she announced the tour, I'm going to go. There was rumours about her announcing the tour in November, but at the time it wasn't confirmed. Taylor has now announced tours for her America tour, and the tour is called Era Tour. If I remember to, I'll put a picture on the screen now. I was very upset when I saw it wasn't an international tour, but I'm hoping she announced tours for Europe very soon. Some people are saying that the tour has been cancelled, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Me and my friend want to see her on tour and let's see how she will sing a lot of the songs on the album. So it's kind of like when I went to Ed Sheeran and he done a tour with from all of his albums, so I'm very interested in that. Hopefully we get news for the concert soon, but that's mostly what I have to say on the concert. Now I'm going to be ranking albums. There are people that think this album is the worst in her discography, which I don't understand. People not liking it, but saying it's worse when Fearless Exist is pushing it to me. now that Midnight is out, I want to do an updated Taylor Swift marathon. So when I listen to all of her albums back to back, I haven't listened to her albums by themselves, but I think my ranking has changed. So this is my original ranking. First was 1989, second was Lover, third was Red, fourth was Taylor Swift, Folklore was fifth, Speak Now was sixth, Evermore was 7, Reputation is 8, and Fearless was 9. Now I've changed Folklore with Taylor Swift, and I've changed Evermore and Reputation, and would move Reputation onto Folklore. With Midnight, I would put it as number 5, so this might change when I do the marathon, but this is what my ranking will be. As much as I like Midnight, it's not better than Folklore, and I don't think any album of hers is going to change my top 3. Maybe it will in the future, but as of now, it's not going to change it. So this will be my updated one. So 1989 as 1, Lover as 2, Red as 3, Folklore as 4, Midnight as 5, Speak Now as 6, Taylor Swift as 7, Reputation as 8, Evermore as 9, and Fearless as 10. So people might not like the order, but that's how I feel. I did have Reputation a bit higher, but after we listened to the album, I don't like it more than Reputation or Speak Now. Now that I look at it again, I might put Reputation under Midnight, but above Speak Now. If I do the marathon, by the time I post this video, then I'll put the ranking on the screen now. There are people who are saying if you don't like Reputation, then you should skip this one. I'm half and half. As an album, Reputation isn't good as the others, but I do like a lot of the songs, and there are some songs that give me Reputation feel. There are people who are saying that the deluxe songs are better than the standard ones. I disagree. I think they are decent compared to the standard one. But if you like the deluxe ones, if you listen to the deluxe ones first and saying that are the standard songs worth it, I think it is. These are my recommendation. Now I'm going to give recommendations to songs that I think you should listen to from the standard version, and then that will help you decide if you should listen to the whole thing. So my recommendations are Anti-Hero, Snow on the Beat, You're On Your Own Kid, Bejeweled, and Sweet Nothing. That's all I have to say about ranking. Now I'm going to show my merch, and then I'll talk about one more thing and then I'm done. So I have 2 vinyls of her from Midnight, and this is the first one, so this is the front, that's the back, and this is green one. The next one I have is this one, so this is the front and that's the back, and this is blue one. And lastly I have these 2 CDs. Lastly, I have these 2 CDs, so it's the front, that's the back, that's the green one, and then I have this blue one, so this is the front, and that's the back, and I bought these from her website. You can also buy them on Amazon, but I pre-ordered them from her website. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Anti-Hero music video. Me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with the original video. If you're not aware, in Taylor Swift's Anti-Hero song, she has a part where she stands on the scale and you see the word fat coming up. If I can find it, I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about, or you can go and watch the video because the music video is very good. But it's probably not on YouTube anymore because she's edited it now. This caused a lot of talk, especially on social media, saying how it's fat phobic and all of this stuff. I'm going to say my opinion, and again, these are my thoughts, so please share yours in the comments down below and we can have a discussion. But if you're going to leave hate, it's just going to be removed. I didn't see a problem with her putting the word fat with the song and the lyrics, and it's all about and what the song was about, and I can understand why she put it, because the song is so relatable, and I feel like she used the word to say how she sees herself, and so many people, including me, could be dealing with self-esteem, because I've dealt with it, and I don't know a person who hasn't dealt with self-esteem issues. This is before I even knew about her having an eating disorder or a condition. I don't know which one it is, so please correct me if I'm wrong. If it's not that she has an eating disorder, please tell me which one it is. Taylor Swift has now made an edit of the video with the word not being in it, and a lot of people are saying that you're raising her condition, and her condition or how she felt, and I don't think people are, because I didn't even know that she had it or she was dealing with it. I'm going to be honest, I've now seen people say the main reason why they were having a problem with the fact that Taylor did it is because she's white, and 2, she's not plus size, which I understand. If it was someone like Lizzo, then they would have said, oh, why are you using that word? Because she is who she is. That's why a lot of people are upset. Again, that's how I feel. Like, if she was Lizzo, people wouldn't have been like, oh my gosh, why you put that word in your music video? Again, this is my view, and I'm open to having discussions, and I'm okay with people having their beliefs, and I respect your beliefs even if I don't agree with it. I think everybody should believe what they believe. Your belief is valid. If you think of this or that, whatever, you have your opinion, I have mine. I still think it's a really good music video with or without the word in there, but that's how I feel. So, hey guys, so that is the end of my review. If I've forgotten anything, then I'm sorry, but that's how I feel on the review. I do like the album, it's really good. I was very excited for it, and I'm very excited for the tour. When she announces the tour, hopefully I should be getting tickets. I really want to go to her tour. I'll see what happens with that. It is a really good album, I would recommend it. I think even if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, I think you will still enjoy it. And yeah, it's definitely not one of the worst, because as I said, Fearless exists. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out when I post. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.